Morning. Just going to show you how to add a 360 photo to Google Maps today, just using the drone. It's quite useful. I've took quite a few actually at places I've been to, so I'll just give you a quick guide. Say if you've got a drone, it's worth doing. It's quite useful for helping other people see areas, etc. Just taking it up to about 70-80 meters now, about 75 meters. I'll have a look round now. Get started filming. Yeah, so why I'm here today, one of the reasons I say is to do a 360 photo, but I also wanted to have a quick nosy. There's a water tower, so in Burton they're having a move of the Coors office and the museum, and there's a water tower, and I saw some images where they've got the water tower as like an observation tower with a platform on the top, so that visitors could go up the tower and sort of see over Burton. So I thought, why I'm over this way, I'm just going to pop the drone over the top of that and have a look to see what the view looks like, and then I'll take a 360 photo up there, and then I'll put that on to Google Maps if anybody else is interested. So I'm having a quick look around. This is basically the area, and there's the water tower coming into view, and then just below that is Bass House, which is going to become a museum, and then to the left of that is the Coors head office, and then there's some development happening on the left, some Trent and Dove houses and some other residential properties going in there. So again, that's another shot of the Coors head office, Meadowside on the right, and then the new properties being developed in the background. And then if I fly over to the other side of the car park, you can just make out what used to be the National Brewery and Heritage Museum, but also the Bass Museum. That's now going to become the, for some strange reason, the headquarters for Coors, and that's their main office. And you can see they've already started developing, and it looks like they're putting a big entrance on the right hand side to the building. And then if we fly over the old existing offices, you can see that they've already segregated and put a fence down the car park, so it looks like they are going to start some form of work soon. And then the old Bass House at the bottom, and then the ground then between there and that tower is all going to be apparently some sort of here's the concept art. You can see some open plaza with an observation tower and potentially retail units. So if we just look up from another area, and you can see there's the Bass House on the left hand side there. Just flying now over to the water tower. So we just fly over it now towards the tower. I remember in the old Coors Visitor Centre there used to be like a little railway layout. It'd be brilliant if they could put an actual observation tower with a cover at the top, and you know, enclose the layout there, so you could like compare the old and the new from up the top of the tower. Again, you can see the fence on the left there where they've already segregated the car park. And that's directly over the tower there. So I'll just set up now to take the 360 photo. And I say I will show you later in the video, I'll put that down against the library car park. So it's a pane art and then the sphere. It basically then takes a series of photos which it's going to stitch together, so it's not very clear filming directly at the screen here, but it is taking a series of photos automatically now, and then it will stitch them all together to make a 360 photo. So you end up with one continuous photo, which when you upload it to Google, it makes it into a 360 photo. It's going to be about 10 to 12 meg JPEG, the DJI Mini 3 creates. But it is just useful to see what the view from that tower would be like. There's the photo. So that's how it looks if you just opens it up normally. Anyway, I'll bring the drone back now, and then we'll head home. That's the finished fridge now. I've also added a decal on it, so it's got the castle on. We're going Disney mode at the minute. Right. Okay, so I'm back home now. I've had a good fly around with the drone around Burton. I was just keen to see what the view was going to be like from that water tower next to the current Coors building, regarding those plans that I showed you earlier in the video. And on the back of that, obviously, I took a couple of 360 photos, and I'll just show you how to add those into Google Maps, because it can be useful and helpful for others. I've took quite a few now at various places I've been to throughout the UK so far this year, and there are quite a few people that use them for reference. So I've basically just renamed the folders here, so I know exactly where those 360 photos have taken. So if we just get onto Burton on Trent here on the Google Maps, if I zoom in, we'll take the water tower, which is at the side of the Burton Library car park. So if I just locate that, zoom in on there, we click on the Burton Library car park there, scrolling down you can add media there. So if we just go to upload, and then we just drag the Burton Place, sorry, the library car park over, drop it onto there. And that's done. And then you just give that a few minutes to process. As you can see, there's a couple of other ones taken: Elveston Castle, Lister Park, Cartwright Hall Gardens, Cadley Village, Swadlincote Family Golf Centre, Tutbury Weir. I've got quite a few on there, and it highlights on the map as well when you logged on as yourself, whatever your Google user ID, where you've taken those photos. Okay, so I'll give that a couple of minutes now. If we go back, just have a quick look now, you can see that the library car park is added in, and then I've got the 360 photo. So this just obviously I kept this is photos about 75 meters off the ground. I didn't want to go directly over the tower because I'd be on their property, and I also didn't want to go directly to the sort of like the roof height, because there is like an aerial and stuff on there, so I just wanted to stay clear and not lose the drone in any way. But you can now obviously do a 360 view around, albeit just a little bit high, but you'd get a feel for what the view would be like from the top of the tower over the memorial grounds and view into town. Obviously this is Bass House here, which would become the museum, and then they were on about extending the visitor centre around here. And then this is the old Coors offices, which they are moving over to the old museum over there. But yeah, I was just interested to know what the view would be like, and thought in the process of me finding that out, I'd just share how you can also add 360 photos to Google Maps. So I'll go ahead now and just add the other couple that I took on that day, and then I'll just review those. Okay, so I'm just going to add the other photos now. So the first one we took was Middleway Retail Car Park. So if I click on that, and then obviously we add media, upload. I'll just drag over the photo for that. That's going to upload that. Okay, so that's on. Then if you just nip back in again, Burton Place, which is just down the road, to Burton Place Shopping Centre. And there's the 360. We'll just add a upload, and then we'll drag that over Burton Place, get that uploaded, done. And then the final one was just down on the other side of the car park near and then the final location was Trent Dove Housing, which was just near what will be. Then the final location was Trent Dove Housing, which was just over here. That one there. I'll just add a 360 to that, and then add media, upload, I'll drag that over. Okay, so that's all the 4 photos I took from the other day now. They're added into Google Maps. So you can see that there's the Trent Dove Housing that I took above, which is down here. And that is the site over there of the old National Heritage Museum, which was originally the Bass Museum. Obviously you can see that they've started construction for the Coors new head office, strangely at the museum. And then obviously this is just hovering above the Middleway car park. Another one I've done is we took Burton Place, so this is say about 75 metres above Burton Place, and so you can do a full 360. It wasn't the brightest of days, but you can zoom in, etc., on the various shops and things around it. That was the Middleway car park. Took that. Obviously you can see that the Coors head office is there, and then the proposed location for the new museum over there, and the water tower in the background, and then the library car park where we actually hovered above the water tower. And it's on a go slow now. And then we can do a 360 around there to see the views. Yeah. Well, as you can see, it's quite useful. I think it's quite a nice feature of the DJI Mini 3 Pro. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope that's been of some use, and please give us a like and subscribe. I'll see you up on mountain soon. Cheers. Bye.